Hello, my name is Bob, and I'm an atheist. Hello, Bob. I just got through watching a YouTube thing with Holy Kool-Aid that had to do with a lot of things we discussed at the Faithless Forum 2018. And I have to consider myself so incredibly lucky because of so many of the stories of the horrific things that so many of my fellow atheists had to go through, whether it be through indoctrination of the Southern Baptists or Mormonism or the horrific situations that were put upon people in the Jehovah's Witness. I just never realized it was that bad out there when it came to the severe levels of indoctrination, but I can't really say that it was privileged on my part because everybody else that I saw was just as privileged as I was. I think it mostly had to do with the thing that my parents were believers, as I was, and it was more of a social setting than an indoctrination setting. So I didn't have to come to my atheism because of any kind of abuse or abandonment or being an apostate or anything of that nature. It was just because of my my recognition of science and my embrace of science, to go ahead and realize that anything and everything that was in the Bible was impossible, as well as particularly with the early parts, just horrific and abusive. So about the only thing I can say to my fellow Faithless Forum brethren is that I'm not quite sure how to relate to someone who's gone through that much abuse, because in that sense I was privileged. Because I came from a very loving family, and about all I can say is I'm sorry that y'all had to go through that. It's not right. I will post a video later that the very first time that I ever called myself an atheist to a complete stranger, I actually got a compliment, which was kind of cool. And I also recently read a story that actually had to deal with the Pope, and I'll talk about that as well. But just want to say that I'll go ahead and use my old line I've been using. All hail Zeus.